Hello and welcome. My name is Max, and in this episode, we are not going to talk. We're just going to rail. Okay, let's go. All right, so what I want to do is to put this fueling station. We need a fuel supply station, and let's see what it does. I'm not going to do it now, but just to put a placeholder in place. The fuel supply station has a tiny train, and that tiny train is in charge of supplying all the network, all the refueling stations with fuel. So I'm thinking here. Why? Because if we put it here, then we can simply do this and then bring back some of that amazing solid fuel, the excess amount, of course, and put it in the station. We are full on light oil and petroleum. Even though we are producing all this solid fuel, we are still not producing fast enough to get rid of all this. So it can easily supply our fueling station. Okay, all right, let's continue. You might be interested to know what I'm doing right about here in the middle of nowhere with a patch of stone. Well, let me tell you. There are a lot of situations where we need to cross water. A tiny bit here, a tiny bit there, and we need landfill. We have unlocked landfill, as you can see. So we have the landfill, but we do not have any production lines for it. So I'm going to create a small, tiny thing here, just in case. This is not the real deal. This is just when we need to cover a tiny patch of water, and afterwards we're gonna think of a mass production of landfill, because chances are we're gonna want to fill out many of these lakes around. Okay, this seems to be functional. Now let's continue with the rest of the rail network. All right, just quickly to let you know, what we are doing is providing or making a provider station this time. And the provider station is for solids. Let's quickly see how it's done. We put this down. You remember the group and maximum train limit, 4 of course. And everything else looks good. And that's it. That's as easy as it was. Okay, we're done. Let's go. There's a reason I'm not moving these or removing them, and it's because we still need them for pollution protection, and because I do not want to go fight the biters yet, so we'll just leave them be for now, but then later on we'll remove all of them. Hey, getting on track. I like this. Trains are amazing in this game. Finally, and I put this down, this locomotive, so I can speed up the rail creation process. So, let's go. Now you might be thinking, why am I doing this? Why am I not putting down robo cells so they can take care of this boring task for me? Well, there's a reason. At this point we do not have many items available in our production hub, and so we're going to need a lot of roboports to create all those robo cells, and also some decent power to support them. So I think that's gonna take a longer time somehow than just doing it myself. And that's why I'm doing this. All right, time to put down the fuel supply station. Now let's put it down, fuel supply. Yes, that's gonna be it. And one train's gonna support all this. And yeah, I have to connect this to my solid fuel production line. Let's go. And this one always takes priority because this one goes to the power plant and we do not want to starve our power plant. Now when that line is full, we're gonna see some solid fuel coming this way. And yeah, we can also ramp up the production now that we're in a good shape. Beautiful. All right. Solid fuels on the way. Okay. Our first and most important train is going to be our refueling train. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this momentarily and let's spawn a train. It should be here. Yes, refueling train, refuel train. Let's go. And this is going to be a bit peculiar. The wagon is going to be ahead of the locomotive, which is a bit awkward. But this is how we recognize this train right here. And it follows a very interesting logic that we're gonna check out later because we still do not have the fueling station. So we're not gonna bother with this and we're gonna check it later. All right, okay, let's continue. So what am I making? What is this? It's a special station. This is where all the trains that need fuel will be visiting. This is our fueling station, not our fuel supply. That's a different concept. This is the actual refueling station where the trains have to visit to get refueled. Right, so everything is set. Now our refueling train should come along and go to the wrong place, obviously. Let's see where it goes. So it goes to the refueling station to give us some fuel. Can we catch a ride? Oh, we couldn't. Okay, let's chase after it. So what does it do? Simple. It unloads its fuel here in this chest. Also, it refuels itself. Here, as you can see, we're collecting some more fuel. And let's hitch a ride on this train. And now this station becomes active and ready for other trains to visit and get fuel. And we gave this a train limit of 1, which I think is okay. Yeah. So what happens? After this train is done here, after it empties its cargo, which is a lot of fuel by the way, so I think we're gonna only need one of these trains in the whole map. It goes back to the fuel supply station and reloads and gets ready for the next visit. Meanwhile, all other trains can come here freely, get their resources and go. But there is one more missing element here, and that is our depot. When trains are not active, they need a place to rest, to stay, to sleep. And that is what we call our depot. And I'm thinking where to put them. Maybe somewhere here or here. What do you think? I think this area is empty. Okay, I'm gonna make a depot here and that's gonna be it. Our train network looks happy. Okay, wow, great. Okay, so we have a few train stations that are not in place yet, but they're all the same, basically. They're all a depot station or train stop. So let's just quickly recap what we have done. We created a minimal train network that connects our smelting base to the iron ore outpost out here. And to make that whole thing work, we have created a fuel supply station that gets some solid fuel going and a fueling or refueling station which trains visit to get their fuel. We can make more of these, of course, but for now one will do. And then we also created a depot where there are train stations, meaning 10 trains in total can be serving this network, which I think is an overkill at this point, but we can easily expand it in the future if we feel like it. And that's it. In the next episode, we are gonna add some trains and test this whole thing and see if it works properly. Until then, if you like this episode, please click that like button. It means a lot. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. Bye.